Double HD Nation, stand up and happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel. Also, welcome new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. This is Hypertruck Diecast, where we like to play with Hot Wheels. But anywho, it is Monday, so it is Decide Your Ride. Now, the theme for this week, since we had such an amazing run last week with Ultra Rage, he conquered three of the big events here on the channel: Race Wars, King of the Hill, and the Monstrosity. I figured I think we'd throw a theme into this week's events, and that's track stars. Now, I mean, granted, not all these are track stars, but they all do well on the track. So that's what we're looking for. We have 36 cars. We're gonna go ahead and introduce you to them, and we're gonna let you guys decide your rides for this week's Monstrosity 10. Oh man, 10th week of doing the Monstrosity, so we're going big. We're going real big. And that's why that's another reason why I decided to throw some track stars into a theme. I don't know where I was going with that. But anywho, let's get this video started. Alright, Double HD Nation, it is time to decide your rides in those comments down below. I have 36 cars right over there, yonder, someplace. Now, not all these cars will be running in every single content, but they will all race in King of the Hill, and they will all race on the Monstrosity. Now, Wednesday for Race Wars, I usually only like to do about 16 cars, so regardless, if you guys pick a car, I'll make sure it gets to have a little bit of track time. Because regardless, someone's gonna need to take down that guy, Ultra Rage, our double champion. He is Race Wars champion, and he is the King of the Hill. But anywho, I'm gonna stop rambling, and we're going to get to introducing our cars. So first up, we have Night Shifter. Now remember, our theme here is track stars, or track cars, cars that can do well on any sort of track. So of course we have Night Shifter. He has that raised bumper, so he should do pretty well. So if you guys want Night Shifter, just go into the comments, say Night Shifter, or comment Night Shifter. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. All right, next up, you have Fast Fish. Now, of course, he is plastic-based metal body, so he should do fairly well. So remember, if you guys see a model you like, go into the comments, comment that car's name, and you'll be representing it this weekend for the Monstrosity. Next up, we have one I've been really dying to test out. This is the Lindster Prototype. New track car for this year. Really looking forward to it. I have yet to test it on a track. So, plastic all the way around. Has a Trackstar logo right there. Lindster Prototype. All right, next up, you have Flash Drive. Now this one should be interesting. It has adjustable everything. So, it does have the body where the booster can grip. Can now wait to see how these cars do on Race Wars. And you got a little smudge there. That's weird. But yeah, it's Flash Drive. All right, next up you have Rising Heat. Again, adjustable splitter, so you know he can go through a loop-de-loop. Now again, not all of these are track stars, but I figured they would have the best abilities, yeah, the best abilities to do what we're gonna be doing this week. So there we go, Rising Heat. Oh, wow, okay. Need to do some pinch and flaring on the drag strip. All right, and next up you have Rocket Fire. Now this is an extremely well track car. I actually really like this car. So I cannot wait to see how it does this week against all of its competition. As you guys can see, it does have the Trackstar logo. Nice, Rocket Fire. All right, next up you have, oh, here he comes now, El Viento. Now, El Viento, I don't think I've really tested all that much. That's a 3-seater. Yeah, really looking forward to El Viento. I think I've tested him a couple times. It does have the adjustable splitter. Yeah, so El Viento. All right, next up, side draft. Oof. Now, side draft has been around for quite some time, and I think we all know he does fairly well on the tracks. Very good looking car. So yeah, side draft. All right, next up. Hey, you want to get back here? It's your turn. You have Time Tracker. Now this is a little bit of a wider model car, so the boosters will definitely be able to grip him and send him flying. But then again, he does have the awkward wing on the back where a kicker may want to just flip him over. But you never know. But all in all, I think we're going to see him do fairly well. So that's Time Tracker. Now you can leave. Bye-bye. All right, next up, we have Power Pistons. Again, another car that has been around for quite some time and is an amazing track car. So I cannot wait to see this little buddy ripping and tearing up the speedways this week. Sweet. Power Pistons. All right, next up. Now this is one of the there's two models. There's two Prototype H24s, just different colors. Holy moly. It's Monday, you guys. But this is the blue Proto H24. So if you guys want the blue Proto H24, you got to comment blue Proto H24. So there is another color H24 in here. But yes, this is the blue version. Again, another amazing track car. He loves to tear it up out there. As you guys can see, he has been used quite a bit. But you know, he's tough. So, blue Proto. Why? Blue Proto H24. All right. Next up, we have Hitech Missile. Love the red. Now, a little bit skinnier model compared to Time Tracker, as you guys can see. He is a little bit skinnier, but don't judge him by that, because he is, I mean, as his name predicts him, jeez. This Monday is going terribly south. Terribly south? Oh my God, I'll be right back. We interrupted your video for a very special announcement. I just wanted to let you guys know we hit 600 subscribers. So I want to thank every single one of you. Thank you all so much. The HHD Nation is awesome. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Back to the video. Sorry, had to go and throw a fit for a little bit. But anywho, Hitech Missile. Do not judge him by his skinniness, because he is a rocket ship. His name is Hitech Missile. So yeah, you guys just do the judging for yourself. Hitech Missile, moving on. All right, next up you have Monte Racer. Definitely an interesting car. I don't really know how well it will do on the track. I have not really tested it, but it does have the curved front end, so it should do all right. So there you have it, Monte Racer. All right, next up, you have Driftsa. Now this car is really, really light, so he is going to fly around the tracks. All right, number 3, Driftsa. All right, next up, Chicane. You have the green Chicane. There is another Chicane in this group, but this is the green one. So if you want the green Chicane, just comment green Chicane. Now we all know how well Chicane is. He is probably one of the best track cars out there. So next up, Super Blitzen, like the reindeer. This is Super Blitzen, again, another amazing track car. And plus he's very nice to look at. Super Blitzen. All right. Oh yeah. Next up we have the black Proto H24. We'll compare him to the blue one. You guys can see they do have different rims. Will that help him? Will that hurt him? I don't know. But this is the black Proto H24. So if you want the black one, you have to comment black Proto H24. Awesome looking car. That black one is fire. All right, next up, you have the red Gruppo X24. Yes, there is another Gruppo in this bunch as well. Now again, we know how amazing of a track car this is. So let's see if he can conquer his competition. So that's the red Gruppo X24. All right, next up, you have Nerve Hammer. Now Nerve Hammer is again another amazing track car. He is a newer car for 2020, so let's see if he can own some of the 2020 races this year. Next up, you have a new car, another new car for 2020, and that is Forward Force. Again, him and Nerve Hammer are both new for 2020, and they are killer track cars, let me tell you that. So, man, we got some that Forward Force. If you guys want Forward Force, comment down below. Man, you guys, we have a lot of good track cars in here. This could be an amazing week of racing. All right, next up. Well, I ain't no Hollowback girl. I ain't no Hollowback girl. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Okay, we're done. All right, so next up we do have Hollowback. Hollowback, it was an accelerator, if you guys know what acceleracers are. It was a show or movie, whatever you want to call it. That was on Cartoon Network, I believe, and they actually sold Hot Wheels diecast. It was awesome. But anyway, Hollowback. Plastic base, metal body. Oof. I think we're gonna be all right. All right, next up. Hey, get back here. You have Scoopa Di Fuego. Yes, I love this car. It kind of looks like a Batmobile. Awesome. Again, this is an amazing track car, you guys. And also, if you guys are having trouble with the spelling, I'll make sure I'm putting the names down below where you guys can. Hopefully, I remember to do that. Next up, stop. Ooh, look at that mind powers. You have the Hot Wheels Warp Speeder again. This is the blue Hot Wheels Warp Speeder. There is another color in here. So yes, this is the blue Hot Wheels Warp Speeder. Again, another amazing track car. Cannot wait to see him take on like Nerve Hammer, Forward Force. Man. All right, and here we go. Stop. Oh, that one didn't listen. Oh yes. You have the gold Chicane. We'll go ahead and compare him to the other one that was just out here. As you guys can see, they do have different rims again. Different color combinations. So if you guys want the gold Chicane, comment gold Chicane. And you guys will be able to represent this car this Sunday on the Monstrosity 10. All right, next up. Hey. Next up, you have High Voltage. Yeah, that did not sound like a lightning strike. Anywho, this is High Voltage. Again, another car I have not tested, and I'm super excited to. Pretty neat looking. Kind of looks like a knockoff Chicane, but we'll see. High Voltage. All right, next up we have Turbone Charged. Now this is a sick casting, you guys. How well will he do? I don't know. I think he'll do all right. Turbone Charged. All right, next up, you have the yellow Gruppo X24. As you guys remember, I did say there was 2 of them. There are. Again, different rims. But they're both the same model, Gruppo X24. So if you want Gruppo X24 in yellow, comment Gruppo X24 yellow. Awesome. But look at this. This one has the Trackstar logo. This one does not. Is there a difference? I don't know. We'll find out. All right, next up, you have the red Hot Wheels Warp Speeder. You guys, I did tell you there are 2 of them. There are. So if you want the red Hot Wheels Warp Speeder, all you gotta do is comment red Hot Wheels Warp Speeder. Sweet. All right, next up, you have Hypertruck. Now this thing loves to tear the tracks up. He is so fast, incredibly fast. It's an amazing track car, you guys. Track truck, I should say. So Hypertruck. Nice. All right, next up, you have La Fasta. Now, here's my thoughts on La Fasta. Every time I've built a track and have used him as a test car, he hasn't seemed to run as well as I thought he would. But I figured we'll, give him another shot and see what he can do. Because now that he has some strong competition in the field, he should do all right. So La Fasta. All right. Next up, we have GT Hunter. Just a wicked looking car. I do have the ID car of this, but he will not be running. It will just be the standard basic model of GT Hunter. All right, next up you have Clear Speeder. Again, another car that's kind of like La Fasta. I've tested him and he didn't want to seem to perform very well. But then again, I don't know if that was just me with track setups and all that fun stuff, but we'll see how well he does. Clear Speeder. All right, next up, we have What42. Awesome looking car. Cannot wait. We have tested him before and he does really well actually, so definitely looking forward to seeing him back out on the track. What42. All right, next up we have, I believe this is Carbonic. Yes, this is Carbonic. Nice little roadster. Figured we'd get like a kind of like a smaller model in here with that's metal on plastic. Yeah, it is plastic. It's metal base, plastic body. Definitely looking forward to him. I think he's gonna do all right. Maybe the star of the show actually. So there you go, Carbonic. Now again, you guys, I will have a list of all the cars in the description down below. If you guys are having trouble with some spelling, or I know I definitely have trouble spelling all these out. I mean, I have a note, I have a piece of paper right here with all the names on there. But yeah, so yeah, all the cars will be in the description down below if you guys want to just look through that. But anyway, next up we have the Twin Mill Gen E. Now this one I was deciding not to put in here, but then again, I'm like, you know what, we're just going to, because look how low that bumper is. So when it comes to a loop, they may struggle, but you never know. I do really like this car, so we'll see how well it does. All right, and our last and final model of this week's Decide Your Ride is Torque Twister. Again, another little car that's kind of as big as Carbonic. Wanted to throw in a couple little guys just to see if they could outperform the longer models as such. So we will. So this is Torque Twister. Awesome looking model. I love the different wheels they have on there. It's so cool. All right. So there you have it, HHD Nation. Go ahead and back everyone up. I said back everybody up. Oh, we got a crash. All right. And there we have it. All of we're all lined up and ready to go. Now tomorrow we will probably be doing an eBay mystery box unboxing, just because I really want to open that. And now look forward to Wednesday is Race Wars, Thursday is King of the Hill, Friday I think we're gonna open some Mario Kart tracks. I'm really jonesing to get into them. And then this weekend we have the Monstrosity. So there you have it, guys. There are the Decide Your Ride vehicles for this week. So make sure you're in those comments dropping those names. So it's time to wrap up today's video. All right, HHD Nation, there you have it. You guys have decided your rides, or hopefully you are down in the comments deciding your rides right now. So if you guys enjoy this content, go ahead and smash that like button. That lets me and YouTube know you do enjoy the content and you want to see more of it. This is Hot Holler Diecast, where we review, showcase Hot Wheels cars, Hot Wheels tracks, and we hold race competitions such as King of the Hill drag racing, Race Wars, head-to-head racing, and our Monstrosities are every weekend. The Monstrosity is a fantasy track I come up with, film it on Saturday, showcase it on Sunday to you guys. Pardon me. Ugh. No belchy, it's like coffee. But also starting soon on this channel, we will be holding, I don't really want to call them competitions because they're really not, but they're going to be like specialty events. We have drag racing slip and slide coming up, as well as a super jump, and I'm thinking about getting up on the roof, up on the house here, attaching some Hot Wheels track and having a huge gravity drop. Yeah, we're, like I said, we're gonna start mixing this channel up a bit. But go ahead and drop your comments down below. Make sure you guys are deciding your rides. Go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss a single update. And if you feel like it, go ahead and share these videos, because remember, at 1,000 subscribers, we have a 1/24 scale NASCAR diecast giveaway, as well as a 1/64 scale NASCAR hauler. Also, I do have a t-shirt shop on Teespring. If you guys want to go pick up some nice merchandise, that'd be greatly appreciated. But with that being said, you guys, I'll see y'all next time here at the hauler. Oh wait, before I wrap this up, make sure you're following my socials down below as well, and the Discord. Yeah, go do all that. See you guys next time. Peace.